YouTube, what is good? Yo, before we get going on photo vlog 10, I gotta thank our sponsor for today's episode, Squarespace. Head over to squarespace.com/EvanRanft. Start your free trial today and get 10% off your first purchase. So if you've been following the vlogs, you know what I use Squarespace for. I used it to build my own photography website, EvanRanft.com. I do everything with that site. I showcase my work, I sell stickers, print, posters. Squarespace makes it easy with their customizable templates and their award-winning customer service. I got a story for you. A few weeks ago, I wanted to add a new page to my site, a page that showed my gear, it had links, all that cool stuff to hook y'all up so you know what I'm making these videos with. I wasn't sure what to do, called up customer service, got a little bit of information, and built my own page completely from scratch, like a page on the site all by myself using the tools that Squarespace provided as well as that awesome advice from their customer service. If I can do it, if I have absolutely no web page design experience, you can too. Stop paying people to design your website, do it yourself. Head over to squarespace.com/EvanRanft, start that free trial today and get 10% off your first purchase. Now let's jump back to last night where this photo vlog got started. Still raining out here. It was raining a lot worse last night. It was an awesome night of photography. So fast forward about 12 hours. YouTube, what is good? Today is my favorite kind of day. It is a rainy day, which means we're gonna be doing a little bit of rainy day street photography, probably a little bit of like rainy day, rainy night street photography. Actually, street photography / cityscape city photography. I got a few ideas that I want to try out tonight. Yo, so in the last photo vlog, I very briefly mentioned how it was my birthday. Thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes. Katie came through with that ultimate birthday gift. She got me a new MacBook, which was completely unexpected. Crazy gift. That's like, don't know what I did to deserve that. I had the whole thing set up, had Lightroom loaded on there, Photoshop, Premiere, everything set to go. And I realized new MacBooks do not use the traditional old school USB. So now for a week, I have not been able to use this new computer. That's why we were at Best Buy. I had to grab the USB-C converter because like all Apple products, they force you to buy some type of add-on, and yeah, it is what it is. But super excited to start using that. It's gonna make my life a lot easier. Thanks again, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Let's go do some photography. Yo, so this video is gonna be titled Photography in the Rain, not photography in a tropical, God bless it, not photography in a tropical storm. We're gonna have to wait this out. It's raining way too hard. I thought it was gonna be, you know, kind of drizzling with a little bit of rain. It's just too much. We can't do photos in this. So I'm trying to come up with a game plan to deal with this monsoon-like weather. Like I said, I was expecting some rain, not this much. Yo, how dope is this Atlanta sign right here? Love this office, but let's think. I got an idea. Don't know if this is gonna work, no guarantees. This is gonna be one of those episodes where we could leave with absolutely no photos, but I have a feeling it might go okay. Because it's raining so hard, we obviously can't walk anywhere. Our equipment will just get destroyed, it will get soaked. But if we go right down the street to Ponce City Market, I can park my car in the parking deck and we can kind of navigate through certain areas there that are covered so the equipment won't get too wet, and then when it's time, we have our photo decided, we'll be able to jump out in the rain, get the shot, get our photo, and hopefully avoid any real equipment damage while still making photos in this really interesting, cool rain. Like, the city right now has a vibe. It looks amazing, and I want to take advantage of it, but at the same time, you know, you kind of got to be smart. I gave us an hour to shoot. Everything I filmed going forward, at least while we're out here shooting, I'm gonna use the GoPro, give you that behind the scenes. So here we go, GoPro mode, let's get it. So we are in a quick voiceover. So this first shot right here, you guys know how it is. I got to warm up real quick, but this warm up shot, I actually really like the way it came out. So we got that Ponce City Market sign, the blue hour sky behind it. This is just one of those photos that's kind of like a classic now. Ponce City Market's really popular in Atlanta. Someone may want to buy this. I got to Photoshop out those wires. It's just a simple shot, but I like the colors and it's cool looking. I don't know, like it. So walking a little bit, this is something that I thought looked cool. I like these lights with those trees, but wasn't really interesting when I made the photo. This right here, this is crazy. But we have somebody go back into that scene from earlier, so I try it out one last time. Still not really turning out. So I go back to this right here. This is a scene that you guys may have seen in the vlogs. I think I talked about wanting to come back here and get a shot at night. Well, I finally have that opportunity, and we have this sick puddle right here, this nice reflection. So I'm making a few photos, trying to figure out what angle is the best. I thought this was going to be it. You know, I stood up. It's like, all right, we got a cool little symmetry photo. But then this moment right here, this dude walks right into the frame. He's wearing a hood. He's one of those suspicious characters, you know, interesting looking characters I always talk about wanting to walk into scenes. We snap off a few photos with that reflection, and whew, we got the shot. Super excited about this one. This is the photo right here. Now, an important note, this photo is edited, but it's just about halfway done. Added a few things to this one. The final photo will be on my Instagram at @EvanRanft. So here's what I like about this photo. One, the obvious reflection. We got these lead lines of the orange thing as well as the bench leading us into our subject. And lately I've been, you know, feeling this kind of aesthetic of having this character in my frames. If you go on my Instagram, if you've seen some of the past vlogs, you've noticed this theme recurring throughout the photos. But in my mind, this photo has everything that I want. We got a nice foreground, nice lead lines, this subject in our frame. It's just interesting and filled and looks nice. Really feeling this one. Yo, a really common question I get on these videos is how do I stay motivated to shoot even though I've been to certain locations before? If you watch all the vlogs, you know we've been to Ponce City Market. This is literally 1 block away from my office. I come here all the time for lunch. I see this place every day. So how do I stay motivated to try to make photos in a location I'm so familiar with? And my philosophy on this is pretty simple. As a photographer, you're really never done, okay? Even though I've seen this location so many times, I've photographed this location multiple times, my best photo has still yet to be made here, or at least that's how I look at it. If I look at photos I made at this location 2 years ago versus tonight, the ones tonight are way better. That's how it is with pretty much every single photo that you make. Even though you've been somewhere once and you've made photos somewhere one time, that doesn't mean that place is off limits. It's this weird thing people get in their head of, oh, I've been to Yosemite National Park. I don't have to go there again. Oh, I've been to Zion National Park. Oh, I've been to the Smokies. I've been here, I've been there. I don't have to go to that place again, when it's actually the exact opposite. After you've been somewhere once, it should be motivation to go back again. You should look at those photos and think, if only I would have done this, I would have had this photo, or this would have been better if I had done this. That's what drives me as a photographer, and that's why I'm able to get out and shoot as much as I do in the city that I live in. You know, I live in Atlanta. I'm here every day, so why not shoot here every day and then travel when I get the opportunities to? It makes perfect sense, and I understand I'm pretty fortunate to live in a big city like this one. A lot of people don't have that, but at the end of the day, if you have something interesting around you, you might as well take advantage of that, regardless of if you see that place every day or not. And today's a prime example because this puddle has never been here before, but today it was, and we made something unique. So now I'm trying a shot I've tried so many times in the past. This location, I don't know what it is. I cannot get a photo that I like from here. I just keep going back to it, hoping something will change. And unfortunately, it's always really tough. We got these really cool clouds in the city on this night. Kind of hard to see from the GoPro view, but basically the clouds are moving over the buildings and it just looks sick. One big problem, we have this giant construction crane in our shot blocking that main building down the center line. Switched over to my 70-200 to try to make something happen at this scene, and just was not working out for me on this night. Couldn't get it right, so I moved down the steps to the street level. Gonna try to do a more wide angle, long exposure, get out in the middle of the street. Switched back to my 14-24 millimeter setup right in the middle of the road right here. Gonna do probably like a 6-second exposure. Try to get some light trails on one side of the street and light trails on the other side of the street. Just had to do the old t-shirt dust off on the lens too. So that was my photo on the left side with that truck. Now I'm getting my photo on the, or excuse me, I got those mixed up. My right and then on my left. You can see me right here switching back and forth between the photos, trying to figure out if they'll layer nicely, and it once again just didn't work. This is another location in that area that I've wanted to get a photo at. I've said this would be really cool at night. I was trying a few things. I did a little bit with timer mode. Just didn't work. I feel like I missed some shots today, I'm not gonna lie. Could have gone a little bit better in my opinion. I think we did get some photos, but I don't know. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking it could have gone a little bit better. There were a few things that I missed, a few opportunities that I had to make something cool that I just didn't convert on. And because it's raining, there's less people out, which is a little bit of a factor, but all in all, positive, good night of photo. Hey buddy, look at how big this dog is getting. Oh, such a good boy. Oh,
shake. Good boy. Good boy.
Look at those skills. So I basically just got home. It's already time for me to go to bed. So I'm gonna chill on this couch for like 20 minutes, watch a little bit of TV, relax. I can't even really process tonight. It was definitely an interesting night with all the rain, changing locations, kind of at the last minute, but we did leave with one photo that I like. I'm gonna think about all this and I'll talk to you guys more in the morning. All right, it is now the next day. I'm working with a client right now, so I just stepped outside to wrap this video up. I've had some time to look through the photos and think about everything. Last night was one of those crazy nights where we had success almost immediately. That's usually not the case where I go out to shoot. Usually I kind of got to warm up, kind of get going. But last night we pretty much went to the location, walked for 10 minutes, bang, got our shot, got the best photo of the night. And in hindsight, I wish I had moved to a separate location instead of trying photos that I'd already tried before that didn't really work out in the past. They still didn't work out last night. I wish I would have gone somewhere else because when I was driving home, there was so much cool stuff in the city that I kind of regret not just bailing on that location and moving somewhere else. But you live and you learn, it is what it is. We'll just have to get out and shoot the next time that it's raining. As far as the final photo from today's video, I'll post it to my Instagram at @EvanRanft. Make sure you go check that out. The one I showed in the video, like I mentioned, it's the not complete version. I gotta add that secret sauce, that little bit of salt on top to finish it off. As for today's episode, that is it. It is still raining out here. It's still disgusting. Thank you guys, as always, for coming out to shoot with me. Y'all are the truth. Really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button for more videos, and thank you guys. I'll see you next time.